Hey, Dodgers fans. Today we've got an exciting deep dive into the current state of the Los Angeles Dodgers and the latest buzz surrounding one of the biggest names in baseball free agency, Kyle Tucker. The Dodgers are once again at the center of a whirlwind of speculation and strategy as they consider adding Tucker to a roster that has already proven itself as a championship contender. Over the past 24 hours, the MLB landscape has shifted significantly with a series of major moves that make Tucker the clear focal point in free agency. Just earlier today, Pete Alonso finalized his deal with the Baltimore Orioles, giving them a major offensive boost, while Kyle Schwarber returned to the Philadelphia Phillies on a massive 5-year deal worth $150 million. With these moves now secured, Tucker stands alone as the top remaining talent on the market, and the Dodgers are watching closely. With Edwin Diaz already signed to bolster the bullpen, the Dodgers' attention naturally turns to how they can strengthen an already dominant lineup with a high-impact player. Kyle Tucker's situation is unique because, despite being one of the most sought-after free agents, recent reports suggest that the market for him might not be as strong as initially expected. While he undoubtedly remains a premier talent, the timing of other high-profile acquisitions, combined with the potential movements of players like Cody Bellinger, who seems likely to return to the Yankees, has created a landscape where Tucker's options may be narrower than anticipated. For the Dodgers, this presents an opportunity to structure a deal that maximizes the team's advantage while offering Tucker the kind of contract he might find appealing. Historically, the Dodgers have shown a willingness to craft deals that balance large annual salaries with shorter contract lengths, often including deferred payments to manage luxury tax implications. The team's approach has always been to secure elite talent while maintaining flexibility, particularly as they plan for future seasons, including the eventual formation of a new players' association and the potential challenges of a 2027 lockout. In Tucker's case, the Dodgers could offer a high average annual value over a shorter period, perhaps 3 or 4 years, with options or opt-outs after the first or second season. This approach allows both sides to take calculated risks. The Dodgers get the immediate impact of a superstar player, while Tucker retains the opportunity to reassess his position and potentially secure an even larger long-term deal if his performance continues to soar. Comparisons can be drawn to deals like Alex Bregman's contract with the Boston Red Sox last year, where a high annual value was paired with a combination of opt-outs and deferred payments. This kind of bet-on-me structure allows a player to leverage short-term success into long-term gains, and Kyle Tucker could very well be looking for a similar arrangement. Analysts and insiders, including sources from The Athletic, suggest that the Dodgers are exploring exactly this scenario: a shorter-term, high-value deal with potential opt-outs, giving both the team and Tucker flexibility while ensuring that the Dodgers remain competitive at the highest level. The question then becomes how much the Dodgers are willing to commit and how much Tucker is willing to compromise on the length of the deal to secure a top-tier team and immediate championship contention. The financial considerations are staggering, yet the Dodgers have demonstrated the capability to handle these kinds of commitments. With Edwin Diaz receiving a record-setting salary for a relief pitcher just recently, the precedent has been set for high-value contracts within the organization. A deal in the range of $45 to $50 million per year for Tucker, even with deferred payments, is conceivable. The real calculation involves weighing the potential impact on the roster, the luxury tax implications, and a strategic plan for the upcoming seasons. For Tucker, there's also the personal calculation. While the Dodgers offer a chance to compete for a championship immediately, he must consider whether a shorter deal with a high salary aligns with his long-term goals, especially as he nears 30 and may be seeking his final major contract in the league. From a purely baseball perspective, acquiring Tucker, even for a 2 or 3 year window, would be transformative for the Dodgers. The team already boasts a roster capable of repeating as champions, and adding a player of Tucker's caliber could create the rare opportunity to chase multiple consecutive World Series titles. Historically, the only team to achieve back-to-back championships in recent decades and then extend that streak to 3 was the New York Yankees, demonstrating just how difficult it is to sustain that level of success. If the Dodgers can integrate Tucker effectively alongside players like Edwin Diaz, they could be looking not just at a chance to win another World Series, but potentially at making history with a dynasty-level run, an outcome few teams ever managed to achieve. Strategically, this situation becomes a chess match between the Dodgers' front office and Tucker's camp. Andrew Friedman, always calculating and measured in his approach, must decide how much risk he is willing to take to secure a superstar talent for the short term while balancing long-term financial flexibility. At the same time, Tucker must evaluate whether betting on himself with a high short-term payout is worth it versus holding out for a longer-term deal that secures his financial future more definitively. The dynamic creates a fascinating tension, with both sides needing to weigh risk and reward carefully. Dodgers fans are watching every report, every rumor, and every detail closely because the outcome could shape the next few seasons of Major League Baseball in dramatic fashion. At the same time, the optics of acquiring Tucker are significant. The Dodgers are sending a clear message to the league. They're committed to winning now and willing to invest heavily in top-tier talent to do so. It also reflects a larger philosophy of prioritizing championship contention over conservative long-term planning, a mindset that has paid dividends for the organization in recent years. The potential addition of Tucker is not just a roster upgrade. It is a statement about ambition, competitiveness, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. For a team that has already tasted the pinnacle of success and aims to remain there, the calculus makes sense. The Dodgers are not looking at this as just a signing. They are considering it a critical move to sustain and enhance their winning culture, one that could reverberate across the league for years to come. Financial models, market analysis, and player performance metrics all point toward Tucker being one of the most impactful acquisitions possible. If he remains healthy and maintains his current trajectory, his contributions could influence both offensive output and team dynamics in profound ways. Adding him to a roster already featuring championship-caliber talent creates a synergy that is difficult to match, and the Dodgers front office is undoubtedly aware of how this could affect their competitive edge in both the short and long term. In essence, the decision to pursue Tucker is as much about potential as it is about immediate performance, reflecting the high-stakes nature of modern baseball management. Looking ahead, Dodgers fans, the conversation around Kyle Tucker is more than just numbers and contracts. It's about the competitive landscape of Major League Baseball and the strategic decisions that could define a franchise's future. The Dodgers are operating in a high-stakes environment where every move is analyzed, every signing carries significant implications, and every contract is a delicate balance of risk and reward. For Tucker, this means that the offer on the table is not just a reflection of his talent, but also a measure of how much the organization believes in immediate success versus long-term planning. A high annual salary over a shorter term could provide him with incredible financial security while allowing him to capitalize on future free agency opportunities, but also introduces uncertainty in terms of continuity and stability. This is the kind of calculated gamble that both elite athletes and elite organizations often face, and it makes the unfolding drama around Tucker's next move all the more compelling. From a team-building perspective, the Dodgers have already demonstrated an ability to blend superstar talent with depth and versatility. Edwin Diaz joining the bullpen was a statement in itself, highlighting the organization's commitment to strengthening key areas while maintaining flexibility elsewhere. The potential addition of Kyle Tucker would further reinforce that philosophy, adding a dynamic presence to the lineup that could shift game outcomes single-handedly. It's a type of acquisition that goes beyond simple statistics. It's about the psychological edge it provides, the intimidation factor against opposing teams, and the excitement it generates within the fan base. Dodgers management is acutely aware that securing Tucker, even for a limited window, could catalyze a level of performance and cohesion that extends beyond individual metrics and into the realm of championship culture. For Kyle Tucker, the decision is equally layered. On one hand, a shorter-term deal with a top-tier salary allows him to make a statement about his value and secure immediate rewards for his proven talent. On the other hand, A longer-term contract might align more closely with personal goals of financial security and career longevity. The timing of these negotiations is critical. With other major free agents already signed, the market dynamics have shifted, potentially narrowing his options. Tucker and his representatives are evaluating the Dodgers' proposal in the context of both competitive fit and financial strategy, weighing the opportunity to join a team on the cusp of a potential historic run against the desire to maximize long-term earnings. This negotiation is a fascinating interplay of ambition, timing, and calculated risk, and it underscores how high-profile free agency in baseball is as much about strategy and vision as it is about talent. The Dodgers' approach to structuring contracts demonstrates their deep understanding of modern baseball economics. Deferred payments, opt-outs, and strategic financial planning have become essential tools for teams that want to compete at the highest level while managing payroll and luxury tax implications. By offering Tucker a deal that potentially includes opt-outs after 1 or 2 seasons, the Dodgers are providing flexibility for both sides. For Tucker, it's an opportunity to bet on his own performance, to leverage short-term success into potential long-term gain. For the Dodgers, it's a way to acquire elite talent without overcommitting for years beyond the immediate competitive window. It's a calculated approach that reflects the sophistication of the front office and the ambition of a team determined to remain at the pinnacle of Major League Baseball. Fans watching this unfold are witnessing more than just a contract negotiation. They are observing the intricacies of team strategy, the calculated risks of high-stakes baseball, and the delicate balancing act between financial investment and on-field performance. The Dodgers have always operated with a clear vision of success, and pursuing Kyle Tucker is consistent with that philosophy. It's not just about adding another star to the roster. It's about shaping the team's identity, enhancing its competitive edge, and making a statement to the league that the Dodgers are committed to excellence now and in the seasons to come. Tucker's potential impact transcends individual statistics. It could influence team chemistry, postseason performance, and the organization's legacy. In essence, the Dodgers are not just signing a player. They're investing in a competitive future that could redefine what a championship-caliber team looks like. The complexity of a negotiation is further heightened by the interplay of personal and organizational goals. Tucker is approaching an age where long-term security is increasingly important, and the Dodgers are a team focused on immediate contention. This juxtaposition creates a negotiation landscape where both parties must consider performance, timing, and strategic alignment. If Tucker accepts a high-value, short-term deal, he gains immediate rewards and positions himself for future opportunities if he performs at an elite level. If he holds out for a longer-term contract, he secures more financial stability but risks missing the chance to compete for consecutive championships with a team already built for success. The tension between these objectives fuels speculation, analysis, and debate among fans and analysts alike, making every report and rumor a crucial piece of the unfolding story. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers have begun to ripple through the baseball world, creating a low, electric hum that refuses to fade. Word is spreading that the Los Angeles Dodgers have pulled off a move so unexpected, so wildly bold, that even the most seasoned insiders are struggling to believe it. According to early chatter from people close to the situation, the Dodgers have reached a stunning agreement with none other than RONALD ACUñA Jr., sending shockwaves across Major League Baseball and igniting a frenzy of speculation. Nothing is confirmed publicly, of course, but the rumors are gaining weight with every passing hour. Executives around the league are reportedly scrambling for information. Analysts are trying to decipher how such a deal materialized, and fans are flooding social media with equal parts disbelief and exhilaration. Some insiders claim the talks developed quietly, behind tightly closed doors, far from the usual noise that accompanies blockbuster negotiations. Others insist the Dodgers have been plotting a move of this magnitude for months, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. ACUñA Jr., one of the sport's most electrifying talents, has long been viewed as a cornerstone player, athletic, explosive, and capable of altering the course of a franchise. That the Dodgers, already one of baseball's deepest and most star-studded teams, may have succeeded in landing him is almost difficult to imagine. If the rumors prove true, the implications could be enormous. Opposing pitchers are said to be already dreading the thought of facing a lineup fortified with such firepower. Rival front offices are quietly bracing for a shift in competitive balance. Agents are whispering that this move could reshape future contracts across the league. Yet for now, everything remains wrapped in uncertainty. No official announcement, no details, no confirmation, just the rising murmur that the Dodgers may have rewritten the rules once again. Until clarity arrives, the baseball world will continue buzzing, leaning in, waiting, wondering if one of the biggest surprises in recent memory has truly just unfolded. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.